I tell you, the best players in the world, they play well.
With the 6th best record in the Eastern Conference at 40, Hardaway Jr. and Tobias Harris, and of course, it's together than any other starting 5 right now.
Well, it's just so many emotions. This is what you dream of a bigger environment.
J.B. Bickerstaff said
Well, this crowd is certainly fired up as 2 and 19.
That wasn't hard to do, Mike.
Was not. Karl Anthony Towns playing in his first playoff game as a member of the Sar Thompson guarding Jalen Brunson. Thompson, one of the
Harris checking Karl Anthony Towns, not a big.
In basketball. Thompson gets inside, he's fouled.
Hart off the ball because he knows they're going to get pressure. They have
Sar Thompson so improved from his rookie year last
with his brother Amen Thompson, but his effectiveness
so gifted defensively. They said the foul came before the gather.
Because if you don't get it, you give Hart and do too much.
Again, interesting some of the cross matches here. This is that one. Hart the rebound. Hart back out. There's Cunningham. Thompson up Brunson trying to muscle him away. Nice spin move and
spins. Man, that quickness is unbelievable.
In the NBA, and their defense is what has them in this position. Bounds and forces the turnover. Physical. Come playoff time, you experience that.
Because you want physicality, because you want OG for both teams' favor.
Second half of the season, Pistons, one of the best.
Towns touched the basketball for the Knicks yet.
And this is where we talk about discipline of a Kyle Lowry, of a Chauncey Billups.
Malik Beasley, who was one of the elite 6-point.
Spacing for Cunningham. So can he make...
Here at the Garden. Anunoby, ball fake, 3-pointers.
Them have to collapse, and then they can kick out for...
Turley gets it back, pull-up jumper. Sports fan, as Duran has it. Duran comes up short. Hart tracks down the rebound. The NBA, but when he gets the defensive rebound, he likes to push. And
means Cade is going to try to bully ball McKay.
Anunoby back at Tobias Harris. And
sometimes Detroit has to match up a little.
And it's going to be Pistons ball. Good defense there from Detroit of the year. J.B. Bickerstaff has done just a superb. Rejected out of bounds. 3.7 left on the.
Coming off of a hedge or a double team on Cade, you got to
signal to Tom Thibodeau, let me stay in. Only Anthony Edwards hit more 3-pointers this season in the Pritchard. Boston. Bridges. We're seeing some close calls off the ball.
I don't know if anybody has told Duran, but he's pretty strong.
Nick Crowd knows it. Isaiah.
He's an agitator.
Okay.
Tipping it away from him. That was Towns' first. Tobias Harris' return to Detroit has been quite the success. Anunoby with the steal. One man to beat. Against Beasley. So the Knicks, their first or best time in 6 years. Bridges knocks it down. Mikal Bridges.
The separation and clear vision on the rim.
That absolutely pulverized contact. You know, as we mentioned, the Knicks with the 5th best record in the NBA league. 0-8 against Cleveland and Boston. So even though
a little bit of uncertainty.
They haven't won a playoff game since 2008. Got hit, gets knocked down, and still banks it. Can't get it. Mitchell Robinson can. One of the best offensive rebounders.
In transition. This is why they started OG on him. Okay, gets knocked off. He still has the strength to go through.
Handle to do it.
I think the 220 might have been his rookie.
OG's had him from the outset. They're also blitzing.
A slight limp. He goes up the floor. Schroeder has been a huge addition. Are they going to call a foul on Anunoby? Yep. We have exactly that.
Well, you got multiple players.
Knicks got caught napping there, and Hardaway gets an eat back out to Bridges. Bridges from the right side. That 3-pointer misses. And Tim Hardaway's had a huge impact. Each game lethal.
In this league, Cunningham had said that his goal is to be those 5 words, best player in the world. He said
here he's going to be named an All-NBA, at least he should. This is Tom Thibodeau. Took his time there, couldn't finish. Pistons ball. Tom Thibodeau.
Well, then he seeks the body. So I actually
first time. Holland doesn't have big numbers, but he's going to be a Beasley. Harris, couple of jab steps. Game here. in a Game 5 victory for Philadelphia. Anunoby still gets inside and banks it home.
Stretch, like OG can't lose his aggressiveness. Just
Harris pulls up, shoots over Robinson, and scores.
They're in the right spots.
Anunoby, corner three is good.
with that body, you love to see.
Tried the rebound. His third team this season. Started here in New York and Brooklyn. This kid is absolutely fierce. Robinson hit it before it hit the backboard, so it's going to be just
For something special this year. Now you have Cade Cunningham.
over 5 assists, playing about 25 minutes. No, don't miss a playoff moment with the NBA app. Download the app today. And that was his first point. And we're hearing Schroeder Durant. Hart fights through a screen. It's his third personal. He's looking over the bench, rising #1 in the NBA in loose balls recovered. As Harris hits the Game 1, Orlando and Boston will be there for Game 1. First round matchups. As Harris hits a pair, and Harris. So Josh Hart's dangerous pass, and Schroeder comes out with a steal. Schroeder can be ships it away from Durant. But Durant right there on the follow, his first points.
And they're just the offensive opportunity.
It's a little bully ball, Mike. Towns has been elite.
Smile on his face, but he can't hit the shot. Durant wants him to challenge it, saying.
And I love this for Shamet. He is
Half will challenge it. Huge call because it would put Al on the entry pass, and Cunningham will pick up his first franchise. So one of the stars of the league is amazing.
self-involved up at the top of the key in the three-point line. When he
Returns. Robinson and Towns stay out together for the Knicks. On Beasley. What about a long three? Harris, no hesitation to lead all scores. Bridges inside, and Anunoby. Tom Thibodeau looking at the big screen. He wants to see a replay. Anunoby probably trying to make sure nobody's underneath him, but that's still a pull-up jumper. It's good. That's the strength.
you don't see it.
Well, if you're the Knicks, Jalen Brunson's 2 for
Find right away on the floor. Beasley got loose.
Anthony Towns again goes to the bucket.
If you're
Thompson. Mitchell Robinson, 6 points, 5, puts it up. Shot won't go. Towns grabs it.
after a month off before the most intense battle.
Injury initially happened. He said he thought it was just a sprain. He felt a lot better. He knew it would take a while to get. You guys were just talking about. Jalen said he thought it would take longer.
Anunoby. By the way, Brunson played those 4 games to make 6
more games to rest that ankle. That gives us an indicator.
Doubling up the Knicks from three-point territory. 8 makes.
for the guard so far in Game 1. Mitchell Robinson puts it on the floor. Anunoby.
So down the fort with 17. He and Beasley.
Beasley gets in. Shot blocked by Bridges. And Bridges call for the person. Those two have been chatting a lot. Crowd just saw the replay. Pistons. Durant for the Pistons. Bridges and Hart. Isaiah Stewart trying to get Towns away.
J.B. Bickerstaff says it's important for us to play.
You saw that whole play started from. Well, the Knicks clearly get a new one. Won't go. Mitchell Robinson trying to save it.
No matter who's handling the basketball. There's elite rim protection.
They're going to have a out. Here come the Pistons. Schroeder ahead. Beasley's first. And Doris, to your point, small sample size, but they were dead last when he didn't.
Out this. And he just kept saying, we haven't.
You can be so much more aggressive out on the perimeter.
Oh, it's because you have rim protection behind you.
Halftime, possession Perk. Coming up with 150. Just 2 for 12 from the field. Gets inside. 14 foul, so side out.
Grabs someone and chucks them. But that's the energy.
So their centers have 5 fouls. Brunson, pull up, jump.
Might be his first make against OG, though, Mike.
Per game. That thing about Brunson and Cunningham, they're both been
So OG Anunoby has absorbed this assignment.
bounds. Cunningham pleading his case to Billy Kennedy. Game. They come one of the top officials.
He used to referee my games in Phoenix, Arizona.
Broadcaster Steve Jabber. In OG Anunoby with 19 points. Minutes. I believe that's the most he's played in a half. And a jump ball. McBride tried. And is it physical? You bet.